good. Well, good. Okay. You want to see that? Now they're in the bed. So tired, and I don't know why I've decided to start this video now, because I feel like it's late, but it's not that late. It's currently 6:30. Like, why do I feel like it's 10 o'clock? My body is just not liking me at the moment. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Eilidh, and if you're not, then hello. It is good to see you again. We're gonna read a bunch of Kindle books. I love Kindle Unlimited. I can't talk. I love Kindle Unlimited. I love Kindle Unlimited. It's one of my favorite things. Not only because it has such a wide range of books, but also I save so much money. So much money. And I haven't read a Kindle book in a while. I've been trying to get through my physical TBR. So I was like, going into this year, going into 2025, I'm gonna try and read as many physical books as I possibly can. And that's what I've done. That's all I've done. I've also tried audiobooks as well. I said to myself, I'm gonna give it a go. We're gonna see if I like that. And I do like that. But I love Kindle. So I thought, we need to do Kindle. It's January. We need to like hit all the stops this month. So I'm gonna read some Kindle books for the week. I'm bringing you along with me. I have like four I want to read. This is crazy. I planned. When do I have a plan? I don't know. New year, new me. That's what I'm going with. So, yes. So I'm going on my plan. And I've listed down 4 books. 2 of them are a dark romance. One of them is a fantasy academia romance, and then another one is just a normal contemporary romance, let's say sports romance. Is a sports romance. I just finished a romance book, so I feel in my soul I want something different. I want maybe a dark romance, or maybe I do a fantasy. Honestly, if I can't decide, it depends on the amount of pages. I'm getting up my iPad. Let's have a look. I think I've already got them all saved on my Kindle anyway, because I'm planned. Yes, I do. They're all the first ones on there. So I have the 2 dark romances are Her Soul to Take, which I guess is like a paranormal fantasy-esque thing to it. It's just on the darker side. Beautiful. Is it Fiend? Because it looks like it should say friend, but it's spelt wrong. Fiend? That's what I want to say. So I've got those 2. I've also got the Zodiac Academy as well that I really want to read. I've seen it hyped absolutely everywhere. People love the series. I know it's a long series though, but it's completed. So not so scary. And we've also got the Striker by Anna Huang. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know if I'm right. I might be wrong. I can't pronounce names. We all know that. I'm kind of though leaning towards Take Her Soul, because it just sounds so thrilling. Yeah, there is a lot to it. I know it's like demon summoning. There's a cult thing in it as well. And she makes like paranormal YouTube videos or some sort of videos. It is part of a series. There are 3 books in the series, each following a different couple. So that's always fun. I always love when series do that. I think I am going to start Take Her Soul. It is 493 pages long. That's a long book. That's a long dark romance book. But I'm committed now. I have it in my brain now. So let's just start Take Her Soul and see how we feel. Kind of scared. A little bit terrified. But it's gonna be fine. It'll be good. Yeah? Right? Okay. Oh, I want to carry on reading so badly. Let's talk about this book. I've got two very chill dogs on my bed reading with me currently, but let me put you over here just while I talk for a minute or two. I'm actually obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I love it. I actually love it. It's so different from what I usually read and so unhinged that it's not that it's like refreshing, but it's just different, and I really like the different aspect to it. So I'm 52% through the book, and I think I have an overall idea of what's gonna take place. I have to stop reading because I'm going out soon and I want to carry on. But we are following two characters. So it is a dual POV. We are following Ray and then we are following Leon. And Leon is a demon. Ray is a spooky, what's it like, gothic, she loves the creepy stuff type of girl. So she has this YouTube channel of finding like haunted places and wanting to like capture ghosts or like paranormal stuff with her channel, and she came across this grimoire that one of the spells was to summon a demon, and she originally didn't think that it would actually work. She all thought it was like hocus pocus and that nothing was actually going to happen, except things took a turn. And she did, in fact, summon one. And she summoned one that she didn't know was a demon and that she's already been in contact with and had a bit of a thing with. So, yeah. And not only is he attractive as hell, but he is already obsessed with her, wants to protect her, wants to like keep her forever, and is on the cusp for he falls first. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a he falls first situation, but he basically wants her soul. Because she has like taken this grimoire and used the magic, she is now being hunted by these Eilidh. Is that how you say that? Is that, I don't know, but these like monster things that hunt humans that use magic basically when they shouldn't be using magic. So Leon has said that I will protect you from these creatures, and also this cult that wants to use her for a sacrifice because she is a descendant of this founding family who discovered this creepy, spooky place that's like linked to gods. Wants to use her for a freaking sacrifice, so is like mingling with her, being her friend, but like plans on murdering her. What the hell? There has already been a murder, which she was originally investigating, and that's how she first met Leon. But he said that if she sells her soul to him, basically, he will protect her. But he's kind of already protecting her because he's obsessed with her and actually doesn't want her to die. So she's kind of using that to her will and being like, well, I'm not going to give you my soul. Like, that's dumb. Who would do that? But who knows what's going to happen. So we're kind of like following the story of Ray and how the only way for Leon to be free from being like summoned and basically being a slave is for him to have this grimoire. But someone came and stole it before Ray could give it to him, and now they're in the shits. But things are happening. Things are a bit crazy, and she's just done something very stupid, and Leon's not very happy about it. And I didn't want to stop reading, but I have to. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think I'll finish it tonight. We'll see how things go. I'm reading it really, really quickly. It's saying that it should have taken me like 7 hours, but it's actually now saying that it's only going to take me 5.5. So that's pretty good. So I only think I've got just over 3 hours left of the book to read, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's so good. It's just refreshing. It's something that I needed. That's like, it's paranormal. It's so far from reality. It's so crazy and just chaotic and an actual whirlwind that I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so far. And I think there's another 2. I think it's a 3-book series, and I think the next ones are about different characters, and we've already met some other characters that I have a feeling it might be about. So we'll see what happens, because I don't know how this whole like cult thing is gonna go. but they're literally crazy. They are so crazy. It's mental what people would do for power. Like, why? Just don't touch that shit, people. Just don't do it. Like, why would you? I know it's fiction, but like, why? Why would you do that? Anyway, let's just carry on reading. Sorry, when was he blonde? Like, when? I thought he had dark hair all the time, and then it said blonde. No, it's like when they said that his tattoos were coloured. No, they weren't. He's not blonde and he doesn't have colourful tattoos. Not in this mind. No. What is happening? I finished it. Oh, I knew I was gonna do that. Perfect timing as well. Good. Just having a look at like the other books in the series because it is a trilogy. Is that the right word? But each book is about a different character. So we have the first one, who was about Leon and Ray. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And then the next one is about another demon who we met in the first one, and that was about Juniper and Zane. And then we have a last one which is like another like demon witch one, which is about Eilidh and Callum. All of the characters we met in the first one, and all of them you kind of know what their book is going to be about. So I have a funny feeling that the second one with Zane and Juniper is going to overlap the first one I just read, because the title is about her revenge, and we saw the result of her revenge at the end of the book I just finished. So curious. And also with the last one as well, I think that one's going to overlap too, because we saw Callum and Eilidh when they were already together. So I'm assuming that we'll see her like sounding in him, like coming up with a plan, because we know her plan, we know what she wants to do. So I'm curious to see if the book is about that, or if both books are going to be completely different of like what happened after. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we finished Her Soul to Take. I've given it a 4 because it was so crazy, like so crazy. There was moments in the book where I was reading things. I am a Christian, so it was a bit, I did feel a bit uncomfortable sometimes. That's why it's not a 5-star for me, because I did feel uncomfortable reading it, just because of like the terminology and how things were described. But at the end of it, I was just like, this is fiction. This is just what somebody has made up, and they have put so much time and effort into creating this story that I'm not going to hate on it because it's not biblical, you know. So yeah, does that make sense? Like, I had to remind myself throughout like the book when there was like mentioned of gods or gods, like more than one. I'll be like, yeah, but this is a book, Eilidh, like stop. Stop trying to correct it because it's not true. Like, I just had to remember those things. If you're curious about that, of what I felt as a Christian and reading the book, like, yeah, I did get uncomfortable sometimes, but it's fiction, and it's someone's piece of work. It's like someone's art, let's say that. But I would say inspiration, but it's not like fact, you know? But how it was done, it was like, it's clever. Anyway, moving on, I was having a look at what other books I've got, because we wanted to do, I'm not really in the mood for another dark romance. Like, I was looking at Beautiful Friend. I don't know, it should be Friend, but it's not spelled like friend, but I'm gonna say friend. But I'm not really there. So I'm either thinking we do The Striker or we do Zodiac Academy. Striker's really long book. I mean, I'm partly going towards Zodiac Academy. It's a 12 book series. I didn't realise it was a 12 book series. Why is it so long? What is this about though? Just making sure that is the first one. So, it is a fantasy. It is generally about like zodiac signs. I never really understood zodiac signs. I'm Faye. So the first line says, I'm a Gemini, impulsive, curious, headstrong, a twin, heir to a throne I know nothing about, and it turns out I'm Faye. The last line says, damn it, why couldn't I have gotten a letter to Hogwarts? So it's an enemies to lovers romantasy. I think I might read Zodiac Academy actually. Should we do it? So it genuinely is, they've used the zodiac signs to determine what element they're in like school. So it is based in school, but it's in like witchy or like supernatural school, because there's like vampires, werewolves, there's fae, there's dragon shifters, just from reading the back of it. So I'm going to start it. It's downloading and we'll see how it goes. Oh, I have a map. God. I can't get over their nickname. Jeez. Good morning. Oh my god, I said that like so just I'm gonna put you there. Oh, I want to quickly talk about the book because I am having a full day out in London today, and if I do read the book, then there's a possibility of me getting halfway. But also if I don't read it, then, well, I've done it anyway. But we are 39% through the book. So we're at the point where the girls have been at the Zodiac Academy for a couple of days now. And my god, it does not hold back. It is crazy. Like, actually crazy the way that it's written. Like, this book also reminds me of, like, you know, Wattpad kind of stories. I mean, I've never read a Wattpad, but I'm assuming it would be something along the lines of, oh yeah, missing twins, they are lost princesses and also hold every single one of the powers, which are all really, really powerful. You know, to me, it's giving that thing. Because if I picked a character for myself, and this is what I used to do when I was younger, and sometimes I still do it now because I love it, is I would create a character for myself in like my favourite movies growing up, and I would be this person, I would have these powers, I'd be this. This is kind of reminded me of that, with the whole like, they're twins, they're like lost princesses and blah 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 after the other. But yeah, they're literally brought to the Zodiac Academy because they're fae, and the shit that's happening is mental. So they're practically getting bullied by the 4 heirs, because when the actual king and queen died, so Darcy and Tori, their parents died, and Darcy and Tori were then changing, so they were then put into a mortal household. So the whole of their lives they thought they're human, and then all of a sudden, like, this professor dude turns up and takes them to the Zodiac Academy. But when the king and queen of this fairy world died, the kingdom was split into like 4 different like ruler things, each people being like a different type of fae. So you have like vampires, you've got werewolves, you've got dragons, so on and so on and so on. And yeah, you now have these 4 heirs who are a couple of years older, being really mean to these girls who don't even want their throne back. They literally just want to survive so that they can get their inheritance because they are poor and live a life, just the two of them. But obviously things are not going to plan, so yeah. And I think there are like two love interests because you're basically following both girls. So you're getting Darcy's POV, but you're also getting Tori's POV. And I didn't know with this book that you would just like following the girls. Like I thought it was going to be like a male POV, like the love interest, and then the other one. No, it's both the twins. So like you're following probably two love stories through it. I've already got my guesses on who's it going to be, but I actually don't know because like so much weird stuff is happening. But I need to take my magic mind drink. I literally have it here because my brain is so dead. You can't even see it. Look how cute it is for one. But I need this like mental clarity. I need this like focus. I need this energy because I woke up this morning and I was like, girl, how are you even gonna do it? I don't know. I need this drink today. It's so good. I'm so scared for what's gonna happen. Like, not scared, but I'm so tired and I have to walk around all day, so this is very much needed. You can still get 45% off your Magic Mind bundle if you use my link. It's magicmind.com/EilidhJan. I'll leave it down in the description below again. Also, they do sleep shots as well, but I do believe that they're only available in the US. I said that in a video beforehand, so just be aware. But if you're in the UK like me, their productivity shot bundles are still available, so get your hands on these because they are so good. Okay, let's just crack on with the day. We can do it, guys. Taking my shot. I have my coffee. We can do it. Like, what? I'm sorry, just, oh my god. I'm so confused, but I'm not confused. I don't know how to feel. I finished the book, if you can't already tell. So I gave it a 4. This book had me on a whirlwind, a freaking roller coaster. Oh my days. Like, is it romantic? Like, is it? That's what I thought it was. It's a freaking slow burn, we'll do that. And I have no idea what's happening. I have no theories. I have no idea if the girls are gonna get with anybody, if there is gonna be a relationship through it. And like, what? Like, what is actually happening? I feel like my questions are not answered. But I was still intrigued. and still enjoyed the story. It just feels like it's the first snippet in this huge story. I now understand why it's 12 books long, because this first book felt like we haven't even covered the basics. So obviously I want to read the second one. Obviously I just want to binge the whole series. And that could put a real dent in my plan. But do I care? No, because I need to know what happens. I need to know what's going on. Because if this is an enemies to lovers, it's like enemy. I think with Tori, like, if she gets into a relationship with anybody, it's gonna be like enemies. And I love her. I love the type of character she is. She's so strong-willed. She's so sassy. She's so like just a boss. She's like a boss bitch. And she doesn't like sit down for anybody. She's like, no. Where Darcy is like the sweeter one. She still has a backbone. I'll give her that. She still has a backbone and she still has her wit. But I would say she's more emotional. Like, she wants to be loved. She wants to be seen. She wants to be accepted. Where Tori, on the other hand, has kind of learned not not to give her two shits, basically. And even though Darcy is like, I don't trust anybody, she wants to be able to trust someone. She wants that. So she does quite easily giving to her feelings. And that didn't go well for them. But the heirs, I have no idea how I feel about them. Like Caleb, the vampire, I don't know whether or not I should love him or hate him. Seth, I thought I liked him. I thought he was like a decent one. Now, fuck no, I don't know. Max, never liked him. Never liked him. Darius, what is going on with him? Like, what is it? What? I don't understand. And then Oren, whatever his name is, Professor, what's his deal? Like, what is actually his deal? Like, calling a student by a nickname, for one, weird, but also kind of cute. Like, is this going to be a Professor X student thing? I don't know. This is the thing, I don't know. I've read a whole ass book and I still don't know. I'm not quite sure if I like this feeling. But yeah, I practically want to read the next one now. I want the whole series. So glad it's on Kindle Unlimited, because I swear it would have been like £100 or something to buy all the books. No, I wouldn't have done that now. But I might. It depends if the next one's good. So in my brain, I either want to go into the second one, which is Ruthless Fae. It's 540 pages long. I feel like I would devour this. Like, even the second one, I feel like it's still gonna be like them against the heirs. I'm gonna sit on it for a bit, because I'm either thinking that doing the second one, doing the Striker, which is Anna Hong's new book, or we read Play Along by Liv Stamford. But I need to sit, because like the world is also crazy. Like, everyone is Fae, everyone is in the species of Fae, but they're different races of Fae. So you could be a werewolf, vampire, dragon shifter, like Siren. We still don't even know what the girls are. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Yeah. I'll get back to you on what I'm gonna read. Okay, so I decided to end up reading the Striker because I come to the realization that, ow, my hair's caught. I'm not really fussed about the Zodiac Academy or what comes next, because I know if I read the next book, that means then I'll have to read the next one, and then I'll have to go the next one, the next one, the next one. And how many there are in a series, I don't know if it's like 9 or 12. I have no idea. Kindle is saying one thing and then Goodreads is saying another thing. So in my brain, I'm like, if I read the next one, that's when I'm gonna get more into it. So if I put it on hold now until like I have the time to actually sit down and binge them all, I'll do that. So then I was like, right, let's read the Striker, because that is the other book that I put on my list, and so that's the one we should probably read. So I'm downloading it now. It is like nearly 600 pages long. It is 591 pages. Why is the romance book that long? I don't know. But it's saying it's going to take us 11 hours to read. Let's hopefully not. So I'm going to sit down and read this and just kind of see if I like it or not. I don't know. We'll see. Rising. I'm 51% through the book, so let's talk about it. Okay, so we are following a footballer. I really like the author's note at the beginning before I get like into the plot, of where she said that the book is based in London, so she is actually calling it football, not soccer, and said that when football is referred, they don't mean like American football, which I actually really liked, because she didn't have to do that. She could have like changed a world where it was called soccer everywhere, but she didn't, and I now love her for that. Like, for me, I'm English. I literally went to London like 2 days ago, so I was like, it wouldn't have been an issue for me, fine. But if I was American, I would have been like, thank you for saying that. Anyway, we are following a famous footballer who is like the striker, so he's the one that gets the ball in the net, pretty much. That's like his job. And he's like the highest paid footballer. He gets like the big bucks. He's probably the best out of everyone in that industry, and yeah, everyone's like literally obsessed with him. So that's Asher Donovan. And then we are also following Scarlett, who is a ballerina, and she in the past has helped footballers train, so getting their stamina, strength, working on their footwork, and you know, their like training period, like during the summer she's had like a few sessions with them. So Scarlett is training Asher because him and his team member, so the captain and Asher are like rivals. They're on the same team but they don't like each other. It's generally, everybody has pitted them against each other, and one thing led to another. They're literally rivals, they can't stand each other, and basically lost the Premier League because of their bitter rivalry and how that affected their game, because they literally did not want to pass the ball to each other. They didn't want to. They put their rivalry ahead of the team and winning, and so their coach decided, you're going to stay in London for the training period, because usually for the like summer, their training stuff, they can go off to wherever they need to go, like wherever they want, and do their own training. Their coach was like, has taken that away from them and said, you're going to this ballet school, you're going to be trained by this person, you are going to do it together, so it's just you two. You can work out your issues, you can train, do your thing, but you will not come back to my team screaming and fighting. And Scarlett, who is their trainer, it's not only that, but also Vincent, who is Asher Donovan's rival, who is doing the training with sister. So, yeah, Asher was like, great. And obviously Asher was like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Then to find out it's Vincent's sister, I was like, oh, maybe not. But then like family emergencies happened, so Vincent like had to pull out the training, but because the coach and the team person thing already paid for the ballet school to train Asher and Vincent, Asher still had to go. So Scarlett, who's like, he's fit and he's like flirting and he's like this and that, is very like professional, but like knows there's some sort of attraction there between the two of them, now has to do one-on-one training sessions with Asher and try and keep him at arm's length. Is that gonna happen? No. So trope wise, I would say it's obviously false proximity. It's kind of like forbidden love type thing, because all hell can break loose when they get together. And also Scarlett is an ex-ballerina who like had an accident, so she can't do professional ballet. She can only like teach and train people and do that sort of thing, so she's no longer in the spotlight. But when she was in the spotlight, she was only known by like the ballet community, where Asher Donovan is known by literally the whole world. So there's that sort of dating the celebrity type thing, and that kind of is different. And also the forbidden love of, she's Vincent's sister, top rival to Asher, so the world will literally crumble if they get together because of her brother. So yeah, brother's rival as well. But it's like, it's definitely a he falls first as well, and there's just so much attraction, there's so much like tension as well. Like I read this I think for the first like 30% of the book, I just wanted something to happen because there was so much tension. I'm like, please just give into it, like put me out of my misery. So it's also a slow burn as well. It's not like very, not like tropey, but like it's a very simple story. Like there's obviously like family issues that's going through. There's a lot of talk of fear and boundaries and like past experiences. There's a lot of loss and grief and like coming out at the end of the tunnel and like reaching goals, but also like figuring out what's more important in life. And there's a lot of deep meaning throughout the book, which actually I didn't quite realise until now I'm like speaking about it. And I am enjoying it. Do I think it needs to be 590 pages long? Probably not, but I am liking the attention to detail in it. Like there is a lot of thought that has gone into it, and I feel like I'm not missing anything, because like it's all there, like nothing feels like it's been left behind. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it, which does mean that it kind of works. It's that long, but I think like the idea of it being that long I just don't like. But I'm halfway now. It's saying I've got like 4.5 hours left to read, so I kind of want to sit down for like 2 hours, just read a chunk and then come back and do another 2 hours, like just over 2 hours, and just push out this book today. But I hope I explained that pretty good, because I don't actually know how else to explain the book. You just kind of have to read it, because if I tell you everything I'll just spoil everything, and then I don't really like doing that. So hopefully that's a good explanation. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot more like deeper meanings to it than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a rom-com. It kind of is. And Asher is a shameless flirt. I'll give him that. I'm there like giggling and kicking my feet. So yeah, and Scarlett, oh, she's giving like bad bitch energy. I love it. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, I'm now off focus again. Let's just carry on reading and see how far we get today. I'm 62% through. How have I still got 3 hours left to read? I consider myself a fast reader as well. That's so off-putting. I'm not gonna lie, that's so off-putting. Like what else is gonna happen? I'm scared. No. I genuinely thought I was going to be able to finish this book before the end of this video, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen because I am 63% through this book, and I was like, oh cool, like I'm able to like bosh that out all now, be done with it, because I've got another reading vlog that I'm supposed to start today, so I'm trying to do better so that things aren't late and that I'm not stressed as hell. So I've been trying to plan things a lot better, but I have got to read another what, like 37 something percent left. That's going to take me 3 hours. Let me give you the exact. It's going to take me 3 hours and 10 minutes. That is literally an hour every 10%. 10% an hour? What? No. It's either I'm reading ridiculously slowly, or this book is just crazy long that I actually have no idea what's gonna happen. what's gonna happen, because like I don't know if I want to call it a slow burn. I don't know. Is it? It probably is. It probably is a slow burn. I mean, they didn't like start colluding. I don't like that word, but they didn't like start something until like 50% through. But now they're like officially dating and it's 60%. So there's gonna be an awful sped up breakup. And I don't think I want it. I don't want it. Something is literally gonna happen. And like the brother's gonna get pissed and heartbroken. Scarlett's gonna get heartbroken. Ash is gonna get heartbroken. And it's gonna go on for probably a while. And I don't actually think I'm mentally prepared for that. Like the thought of it. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen. So I'm low-key a little bit annoyed that I'm not able to fit in the whole of this book into this video, but I'm trying to be better. So I'm actually going to end this video here. I'm going to give my updates on the book with how I felt, like in my wrap up, so you'll know exactly how I felt. Don't worry, I will tell you. I will tell you. I will make, if something like ridiculously happens, like that I want to strangle somebody, then you'll know on my Instagram. So follow me on my Instagram and I'll tell you that. I'm trying to be better at social media. Just cut me some slack. But we have read some really good books. I'm actually really impressed with what we've read. We've read 3 different genres. We've read a dark romance, Take Our Soul. God, that book surprised me. Then we've read the Zodiac Academy, which surprised me even more. I kind of wish that I read the second one instead of The Striker. It's so long. Why is it so long? Is it worth it? Please tell, is it worth it? I'm probably, like, this video is still gonna go out and I still wouldn't have finished it. I bet you that's gonna happen. Bet. I'll say, yeah. But we've read 2 and like a bit of a book. Oh my days. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I freaking love Kindle books. I will definitely be filming some more Kindle vlogs because they are my favourite to film. I love my Kindle and I want to get my money's worth out of it. But I will leave you all here and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Peace. Goodbye.